It's a lovely weekend. Today, the last Saturday of the year. Saturday, December 27th, 20, 28th, 2024. Saturday, December 28th, 2024. The last Saturday of the year. All our viewers, we appreciate you for always standing by us. Even then, when they had a blip. Now we came back again. You are still with us. We appreciate you. We love all of you. We don't take this for granted. God bless you. Thanks for always standing by us. You are our man and our woman of the year. I'm talking about men and women of the year, our viewers. So we love them and then we appreciate each and every one of them. Anyone else who comes back on the mic this morning. Let me start. Vanguard newspaper this morning is saying Nigeria in 2025 deepening poverty inescapable. Why the poor will be poorer, the rich will be richer. This is supposed to be a sad news. Good morning. That this in 2025, the poor will get more poorer, rich will get more richer in 2025. This is supposed to be a very, very sad news to Nigerians. Let me go. Media chat. A letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying, year of drama, tragedies and breakthrough 2024. That's according to the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Let me go to other papers that I have with me here this morning. I have the Punch. Sokoto bombing. Villagers kick as DHQ, that's defense headquarters, declares victim killed by terrorists explosive. How we lost friends, family members, survivors are saying that. Sharia law will cause anarchy in Southwest. National leaders warn. None elders, others snuck Tinubu for insisting on tax bills. And them heartbreaking tales of Nigerian fleas by going epidemic of charity scams. Oh, the ex-queen on hunger strike in Agodi prison says murder. Our fathers were detained for drumming in church, primate is saying. Let me leave that. I'm going to the weekend tours this morning. Border communities fear collapse of socio-economic cohesion. Nigeria, Niger, spat. This is I'm talking about daily trust. That's the weekend trust this morning. On Saturday, over renewed effort to revive Ajakuta 2024 famed Fortune Fair West in Nigeria Entertainment. Big wigs who dump opposition parties for APC 2024. That's according to the weekend trust. Outside Kaduna Central Festival is reviving lost bond. Inside life of Nigerian inmates awaiting trial. You tied. This is Nigerian Saturday Tribune this morning. You tied. Mass arrest of armed robbers. Courts across states. Police uncover sophisticated weapons. This is on the front pages of Saturday Tribune. Akeredolu spoke truth to power, understood people's needs. Aidatiwa. Be accountable, responsible to Nigerians. Lagos imams tells President Tinubu. We saw how President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was at is it the Lekki Central Mosque at the, on Friday. No foreign security base under my watch. General Musa CDS, Chief of Defence Service, saying our daughters told us they came from Niger Republic. This according to kidnapped Ekiti driver. Rivers has most appointees in government. Wike fires back at critics. Ex-deputy governor Astrop emerged as new Owa Obokun in Ijesha land. Abiko is new Ashaoni of Ora, Igbomino. Who do I have today? My last one for today is The Nation this morning. Sokoto airstrike. Federal government will investigate causes. Ensure justice Matawale. Christmas tragedy. Gunmen kill Catholic priest in Anambra. Bad news. 23 arrested for armed robbery, kidnapping others. Niger president under fire at home over attack on Nigeria. This is according to The Nation paper this morning. Ribadu, if we refuse UK military base, why France now? That's the question. Allegations aim to sow chaos in northern Nigeria. Voila. No evidence of French base anywhere in Borno. Defense experts Agazola. Desperate positions behind route with Niger. Arewa, think tank. China, Nigeria renew currency swap agreements. NCA fund to blacklist unruly passengers. These are the pages of the major headlines this morning. I've read from the Vanguard, the Punch, the Nation, Weekend Trust, and the Tribune this morning. All our viewers, let me appreciate you before I bring on my first reviewer this morning. All our viewers, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for always standing by us. We thank you for always watching us. every morning. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you. Adoje Elonge saying good morning free to you and everyone over there. Happy weekend. Adoje Elonge, happy weekend to you. If you are watching, like I said, drop your comment, click on that like button, and then you are having our first reviewer this morning. Mr. Mr. Olajide, not playing no. Mr. Olajide, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Rilman.
Mr. Olajide, good morning to you
Good
this
morning,
morning.
Mr. Rilman. Good morning, Flip TV.
So we are looking at the fact that this morning people were bombed. They were bombed according to the defense, according to the villagers said innocent lives were lost
Yes.
yesterday. I'm talking about day for yesterday.
Yes.
But military is saying no. People that are being killed, they are
By explosion.
yes, but these people they are terrorists or they have how do I put it? They are economic terrorists or they are terrorist family. Villagers are saying we saw dead bodies everywhere. What's your opinion about what's currently the trending happenings now in Nigeria?
See, what I will come into the aid of Nigeria and take on our military, institution and probe into all the past killing, bombings that has happened, which they have denied, that has killed innocent people. They should probe into it because these are recurring issues that always occur with Nigeria military. They will carry us, inaccurate bombing, inaccurate, what's it called? What military term used for it? Reconnaissance. They will carry out reconnaissance, wrong reconnaissance, and not be followed by area bombardments of innocent people in villages, and they will turn around and be denying it. They will be denying that no, they are terrorists. Hey, they didn't kill, they didn't do that. I think ICC should come in, International Criminal Court of Justice should come in and probe into all this past bombing, and let them hold accountable and prosecute all the military officers that have been responsible for the death of civilians, who have terminated the life of people, who have carried out massacre, outright killing of innocent people. That's what I would say, because Nigerian military have always been carrying this out severally. They've been doing this and they've been denying it. So my only hope is that I don't believe Nigerian authorities investigating anything. The military authorities itself cannot investigate anything. Rather, I'm now extending my hope now, my trust in ICC to come in, investigate, and carry a thorough investigation, and those, not only this particular one, those past ones, and carry extensive investigation and arrest people that were involved and prosecute them, bring them to justice, let them face the law, and if California is what that come out for them, let them serve it. It's high time this thing stopped. Nigerian military have been carrying out extrajudicial killing of Nigerians through area bombardment, and then they turn around and deny it. That's my take on that.
So I'm still on the point this morning. Punch is saying none of the others knocked Tinubu for instance. What Tinubu is saying, this tax bill must work. None of that is saying no. We don't want this tax bill, but it will favor in quote the West, the Yoruba, and maybe South. But Tinubu is saying no. I'm insisting that it must go on. None of the others are saying impossible, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What's your opinion about this tax bill that is causing ripples between the northern and the southern people of Nigeria?
If northern and central form will not work, it will favor southern section of the country. That means the current two must be dismantled. The current from the local government creation, number of local governments that have been created, that weighs in favor, and constituencies that have been weighed in favor of the north against the south, that too must be discontinued. If not is saying that tax reform will not work, meaning that tax based on derivation, what you contribute, what you came out from you, if they are saying it will not work, that means the current structures that favors the north against the south too, like the number of constituencies that favor more than the south, number of local governments that favor more than the south, that too will not work, must be dismantled, must not continue as well. Whether the north likes or not, tax reform has come to stay, it will come to existence, it shall be sent to law, it shall be passed. Let north also go back and be brewing what can bring money into their pockets. They should stop waiting for allocation every month at federal level. Those areas where this money is coming from, and they are getting peanut back in return, and not getting part of higher percentage of it based on the structure already on ground. Number of local governments, number of constituency, And many other structures they have created for themselves, they are weighing their advantage against the South. That too must not continue any longer. So let them go. If they are saying tax reform will weigh in favor of the South, the situation that they are already weighing in favor of, in their favor against the South must also not continue. Like I've said, number of local men in their favor. More than that, constituency, federal and senate, it must also not continue as well. That's what they're saying. But this tax reform must go ahead because it's based on derivation. It's making everybody to go back and dig into where and what you have around you. That will tap, that will develop. That will not result to money. That will, based on which the return will come to you based on derivation, on what you contributed to the federal post. Not just sitting back, contributing nothing. Where those money are coming from, we are sitting back and getting let's just share part of it.
Mr. Oladewale is commenting. He's saying, good morning, Mr. Oladewale. He said that ojúmọ́ ire gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà nílẹ̀ lóko ìlú oníbàjẹ́ o. Amen. But he said that widening the tax net is putting the cart before the horse, in my opinion. And like Mr. Oladewale is doing and Mr. Adojelonge is doing, you too, you can also drop your comments. Let's have an interactive session with our reviewers here. Okay. And then it goes back and forth. Like I'm saying, and the best thing to do to support again is to click on the like button and share what we are doing here. Why the tax net is putting the cart before the horse, in his opinion? Do you agree with him?
No, it's not. It's not putting the cart before the horse. It's the horse before the cart. Because it's the horse that will drive the cart. What Tinubu is doing is this. Look, the tax we are getting, it's already been sectional. Majority of the taxes are coming from a section of the country. And the rest of the country are benefiting from it, which is okay. The rest are not contributing. There are sections of the country they are contributing nothing to the pulse. And they are the ones sharing, getting the highest percentage of it. Why must that continue to be? No. Let everybody go back to where you are. You have things in your locality, in your vicinity, in your environment, in your base, and develop it. Bring what you can bring up. Let it come up. Let it come back into the federal post. So that what we have in the post will be fatter, will be much. So that nobody is doing me a case of monkeying the work, babu the shop. It's doing me a case whereby it's only a section that is contributing and providing the money for the rest countries to share. And those who are even getting it, who are providing it, they are getting peanuts based on particular structure on ground that is weighing against them. Let all this be reversed, be corrected. Let tax reform go ahead. If you want to get more, go and produce more. If you are not producing more, what are you going to get? You are not producing anything. You want to be getting larger percentage of the profit, of the income, of revenue coming in. It's not fair. That shouldn't be so. Tax must embrace, every available resources that can produce money to the federal purse, so that another what you shall get will be based on what you contributed. But in this case, it has not been so. We have federal structures that weigh more against the South than for the North against the South. More constituency, more local government in the North against the South. And it's a message of this representation and money is being shared. It shouldn't be so. Those things too should be dismantled and be restructured. That's one of the areas we are calling for restructuring in the country. Let every region based on equity and justice and fairness, instead of just lopsided appointment arrangement, where a section have lopsided number of constituency, number of local governments, and based on that they are getting revenue of the country. And at the end, they are not contributing anything. So it's not a matter of putting the cart before the horse. Rather, the tax we have put the horse before the cart. That's what it is.
So let's talk about South. We spoke about yesterday, but we have to keep on speaking this because yes. It is very hot and it can cause a religious crisis. Yes, because the Yoruba, according to the Punch this morning, said Sharia law will cause anarchy in Southwest. Traditional rulers wants the authorities. I'm talking about maybe, for example, all the Senate or anybody. What is your opinion about that?
Actually, like I was speaking about this matter, I told you in Yoruba land, even the traditionalists have been accorded a rightful day, an official date of recognizing or celebrating their religion, which is called Secession Day, August 20, if I'm correct. And we have Yorubas who are traditionalists in millions. We have what's it called? The the Christians in millions. We have the Muslim in millions. I have said that there is no way one particular religion will become a threat. Of course, it could be anyway, but or it will become a dominance on the rest southwest. It will never happen because we have this other set of two religions in millions of believers who can stand up and challenge and stand up to those who want to bring Sharia law. But on the other side, Sharia law can be a trap being used by foreign external forces. Al-Qaeda could be the one behind this. Islamic terrorists, fundamentalists over the world can be behind this. Who are finding ally in Southwest to introduce this and through that cause instability. That's where I would share the opinion of those who said it can be it can be a destabilizing factor because foreign influence, foreign interest may catch on this, can be sponsor of it and begin to perpetrate atrocities in the Southwest like Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Islamic fundamentalists all over the world. So that's where I will agree with them. But otherwise, I would have said that the number of millions of other two religions, which is Christian and traditional, would have been a match for Islamic, proponents who want to bring the Sharia law. But to agree to the other side of this discussion shows that we should not allow it to happen because it can be a foreign influence that can be behind other than and perpetrating instability through Sharia law. So I will support that. Let it not find its way. Let secular law that we have put in place in Southwest, that's the grand norm of the Nigerian constitution, be the one guiding us. If you have anything to protest in your fight for according to your faith, go to your religious leaders. It's like we have just have Christian leaders in Nigeria. There's also Islamic leaders. Go through your organization, Islamic Council of Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs in Nigeria. Go through them. Let them go into the verses of the Quran. Watch your religious books pronounce upon you instead of having an official law that not be binding on which they now begin to extend on the rest who doesn't believe who doesn't share your faith. Go to you have Christian Association of Nigeria. If anybody has anything to sort out in Christian life, we have Political Confederation of Nigeria, Christian Association of Nigeria. Those two bodies are for Christian. Go through those bodies and channel your grievances through them, and whatever your religious issue is, set it for you. You also go through Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs of Nigeria. Whoever has any issue with Islamic matters, go through that. The Islamic experts there who will go to the annal of the book and pronounce what's supposed to be done on you according from that association, not through a law, established through a law for that religion.
So let's we are closing here.
Yes.
Now this is not on the newspaper, but we are seeing how philanthropists are helping people. The other day we saw here how Pasuma the boss came, Pasuma's picture, and he said they give people 5 kg of rice and she was everywhere rushing the food. Victor Osimhen help people. There's this businessman in Anambra State. Even 2 of them, they really help people with keke napep, sewing machine. We see these things. And then here on our platform with people like Ombodua, helping Dr. Okwoji, helping King Joe Ogba, helping Mazi Tunde Okafor, helping many of them, helping people. But what is the role of government if private people are helping instead of government? We are closing now. When what is it that government should wake up to their responsibilities in providing what should be done to the citizens instead of private people helping Nigerians?
Mr. Akoma, Mr. Aduma, private people that are helping their fellow citizens is not out of place. It's not out of place they have done that. It's good. It shows their kind-heartedness, their humanitarian heart and mind to have done that. That's very good. That's very important. It's good. We commend them for that. We thank them for that. We pray for them that God will replenish their pocket. That's very on that note. But on the side of government should be the one leading the pack. Government should be the one leading the pack. No, government should be the motivator of everything in the society. They have the resources of the state. They have question of law. They have every instrument to bring beer on the populace on the society. Government should be the greatest motivator of whether you call it humanitarian gift, merciful behavior or give or whatever you can call it. Government should be in the forefront doing that. You want to see people that are helped in terms of present condition they are to come out of this and become prosperous. Government should be the one leading the pack. Government should be the one providing succor, providing palliative, providing economic empowerment, enablement to make sure their citizens become the best, come out of the poverty and become highly productive, highly prosperous, highly living a good standard of living that will make them not to be poor again. Government should be the one leading it. But if government is not doing that, then it's our own responsibility as citizens to hold them to it. That's why I'm saying we should not leave this space to them. That's why I'm thanking you, the proponent of this platform. We are giving us opportunity to continue to talk to our government that we should not abandon the state for them. We should not be discouraged. We should always hold them to accountability that, look, this is your responsibility you have to us. You must do it.
Okay.
You must do it. So they must rise up and accord us the right footing we demand from them, desire from them. Come up and after the constitution says purpose of government shall be to the welfare and security of the people. Welfare in all areas of life, promotion of job, prevention of job, security, everything. Making life creating an environment to create economic empowerment for people to come out and become blessed. Okay. So that's what government should do. Okay. They should be on the front line of doing that. And there's no sack responsibility in doing it.
Yes, so thank you so much for
Mr.
coming.
Lagide.
And Mr. Lagide, God bless you. Let me have Evangelist Benjamin Eze-Sinachi. It's turn by turn, then I have Mr. Kunle. Evangelist Benjamin Eze-Sinachi, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I have to come close to the mic because I'm not holding it there. Now,
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and good evening, wherever you are watching us from. I remember my humble self, Evangelist Benjamin Johnson Eze-Sinachi, the Biafran evangelist. And before I proceed, I want to first and foremost appreciate those who deserve the appreciation in persons of all the viewers. And King John, I can't remember all their names, you understand me? King John Ogba, and Omo Odudua, and Ike, Oga Ike himself, and this man, that I've forgotten his name, the other man,
don't worry.
many of you, I can't
Mr. Allah Adewale is online.
Yes, Allah Adewale
He's online. Mr. Adoji Elonge is online.
Good morning, all of you. God bless you all. Happy New Year in advance.
So now, let's go to the point here. This morning, we are seeing Yoruba traditional rulers are telling all the authorities
The
that
elders.
I'm not traditional rulers like kings in Yoruba or palace.
Okay.
They are telling the government that if you put Sharia law, it will cause anarchy. There will be problem. I remember I said I asked you that can Sharia law work in your own side? So I said no. But then, what do you think? Do you think that the government are going to hear from them, or because second term might change? President Ahmed Tinubu in not wanting to reverse this Sharia law. You know what I'm saying? Because people are saying if Sharia law will make President Ahmed Tinubu come back,
He will do it.
he will do it.
Yes.
But then I have the opinion that the Sharia law is enough for the northern people not to vote for him second term.
Yes, Sharia law could be a way of which Tinubu, Mr. President, want to retain the power.
Yes.
And if that is the only source, he will go ahead. I know him. He can do anything to retain power, to gain power. You understand? That is Tinubu for you. But the elders, the traditional rulers are saying it's going to cause an anarchy. Yes, it is going to cause an anarchy, but did the president care? Did he bother of what is going to cause? That is the question. But because he is the type that whatsoever he wants, he go after it. And is ready to sacrifice anything to get what he wants for himself. You understand me? So the rulers that are saying it's going to cause an anarchy. Yes, it will cause, but it may be a temporary. But let me tell you this thing just came into my mind now that the Mr. President might even sign it even say it now
I'm coming. Ikechukwu Samuel.
Ikechukwu Samuel.
He said, please tell Ikechukwu. He said, please tell Evangelist Benjamin to come. Do you have his number?
Who?
This man is saying, tell Evangelist Ben to call me after the interview, please. You have his number?
Ikechukwu?
Yes.
No.
But okay. Drop your number for him in case.
Okay.
Drop your number.
Okay.
Your own number, yes.
070 313 71993. 070 313 71993.
So, Mr. Ikechukwu Samuel, he has dropped his number because I don't think he has my number. So you can call him. Okay, he said that he has my number.
Okay, that's the same Ikechukwu Ebube.
Okay, that means it's him. Okay.
Okay.
So you can call him. Yes, you can call him after the program. And like I said, if you are watching, the best thing to do is for you to like what you are doing. When you like, other people can come in. So just press on like. People, 30 people are online now. So like what you are doing. If you are liking it, other people will come and be part of it. You are saying that President Tinubu may sign or may want a year law because of his second-term ambition.
Yes.
So what will be the implication for his own people? I mean, the Yoruba people of the southwestern part of Nigeria.
Let me tell you this. Mr. President doesn't care. All he cares is all about himself. He doesn't care. He doesn't know whether you exist. And he don't even care how you fare. You understand me? That's President Tinubu for you. Are you getting it? That is the president of Bola Ahmed Tinubu way system. You understand it? It has been on his own favor side. And let me tell you, the worst mistake Mr. President will do is to sign Sharia law in Yoruba land. Let him remember what happened. Kwara State is a lesson. Any state that accepts it, before you know it, the Fulanis will take over. And once they take over, you cannot take it from them. Because in Kwara State, up till tomorrow, Yorubas can never collect it from the Fulanis. Which I could remember, was it last year or day before, or a year before, that the Yorubas wanted to carry out some of their culture, something like that, traditional, something like that. And the Fulani stood against it. And at the end of the day, I discovered that they couldn't carry it because the Fulani opposed it. Are you getting it? So any state in Yoruba land that accepts Sharia and it is signed, that state is gone. Take it or you leave it.
Like I asked you yesterday, it's still on social media, and the Igbos are saying that the plan is that if the Sharia law ever worked in Yoruba land, the next place that they target is southeastern part of Nigeria. No, somebody said after Yoruba land, they might go to Edo State. After Edo, they might now go to all this Warri. Then from them, they now go to southeast. But do you think there's a possibility of Sharia law working in southeastern part of Nigeria?
Listen to me and listen very clearly. The Easterners have killed Sharia. The very day Norman Fodio, or what was his name, died was the day that Sharia died in the East. Are you getting it? He established it in the North. He succeeded. He want to move it. This is, one thing is this. People don't take Igbo people, Igbo man world serious, especially in this country. God will give us the grace to see ahead. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have already said it that they want to Islamize and jihadize Nigeria. And I said this in several platforms on social media that the intention of Nigerian government, the Fulanis, is to Islamize this country. Currently now, Nigeria is recognized as an Islamic nation. That is why those Fulanis, when they come to power, they will tell you that the Easterners are their problem. And one they mention is that the next thing they will tell you, Igbo man. Look at what the former governor of Kaduna State said. He said Obi can never rule Nigeria. He said Igbo people can never rule Nigeria. He made it openly. He didn't hide it. And the last ones, he said again that if Igbo is going to rule Nigeria, they should accept what? Islam. You are saying it. I'm talking about Nigerian paper. You understand me? So this is categorically what is in their mind. Their plan is to Islamize Nigeria, and we are not ready to take it, and we cannot take it. We are not going to take it.
So let's leave that and go to today's major headlines from the Punch newspaper this morning, saying northern elders, according to the Punch this morning, is here saying northern elders others knock Tinubu for insisting on tax bill. The north does not want tax bill. But do you think that again Tinubu might want to yield to the north because of 2027 election?
Of course, he's already dancing indirectly. Tinubu is already dancing the music they are playing for him. I told you that these people, they believe in that they are in their majority, and they believe that they are outnumbered everybody, and for that reason Nigeria belongs to them. You understand? If you come to their slogan, they will tell you they are born to rule. Who is not born to rule? Are you getting it? And there is a statement that Bola Ahmed Tinubu made during campaign in Ekiti. He said Yorubas are not slaves. Who are the slaves then in this country? You know, all these our politicians, they will be making some statement. They don't know that we, the masses, we read meanings. You understand? So many truths have been said, but some set of people doesn't want to take it. And my people, the Igbos are taking it. Because we have seen the truth. We see where it's going to. We see the direction that Nigeria is going. And that is why we stood on our ground saying no to the jihadists, because they want to Islamize, and after that they will enslave. Go to the north now. The original Nigerians that are the Awosas doesn't have a say any longer. Go, like I said, in Yoruba land, which is Kwara State, they don't have a say again in their own land. Yes, Yoruba don't have a say in their own land too. Fulani have occupied, they have taken it, and there's nothing you can do. And before you know it, if they begin to continue to sign this Sharia law, very soon now, including Lagos, that we hijack it and collect it from the Yorubas, and they will and nothing you can do, and there is nothing you can do. You understand me? So that is why from the onset, they don't go again now. Go to many places in Lagos here now. They have occupied. They don't have, Yoruba doesn't have say any longer. Even in Lagos, as I'm talking to you now, Baba, try and see. Go and verify. Do your findings. I am telling you the truth. You understand me? So all these things have been their strategy from the onset. And that is why even the former president said, President Muhammad Buhari, he said something. He said the problem that we have at the east. And that is why he makes sure that he used Kenya to kidnap our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And imagine, whenever they talk about the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they will go and meet Buhari and Douara. Are you getting it? They begin to mean the northern Fulanis. That is to tell you they are seeing us as what? As their enemy. They are seeing us as the one that will not allow them to achieve their dream. We are the real opposition. It's like we are the one opening the other parts, other people's eyes, not to accept the evil they are about to impose or to carry out in Nigeria.
So let's close. Let's close now. We're looking at the fact that as of now in Nigeria, see how, like for example, Pasuma came here, his boss. They gave people 5 kg of rice. And you saw it here, they came here.
Yeah.
And we've seen, for example, the fact that private individuals, they are giving people food, they are helping people. But our politicians, what is their role in Nigeria? For example, on this platform, like I mentioned name, I mentioned how Omo Odua, Kinjo Ogba, Mr. Ike Chukwu, yes.
The Iroko themselves.
Dr. Ukwoji, people like Mr. Sule Okafor, they are helping people here.
Tunde Okafor.
Yes.
So, are you getting it? And Omo Odutua.
Yes.
And
yes.
Ike Nada.
Yes, he has commented.
Exactly.
What you are saying is that
Bube himself.
What you are saying is that then why can't our government, why can't they be doing the same thing like what private individuals are doing? We voted for them. Nobody voted for Ike. Nobody voted for Omo Odua. Nobody voted for Kinjo Ogba. Nobody voted for Dr. Ukwoji. Nobody voted for Tunde Okafor. Nobody voted for all these people. But they are doing well to us. Why can't the government that you voted for, why are they not doing well? We are closing now.
Kinjo Ogba.
Yes.
Omo Odua.
Yes.
What's his name again? Oga Ike himself.
Yes.
And Many of them that have been showing all this love, do you know why they are doing it?
Why are they doing it?
They love me and you. They think about us. They feel the same way we are feeling. Your government did not send you a message, they don't know you.
But you voted for them now.
They are not feeling it because they fool you. Because I didn't vote for them. They fool you, they deceive you with 1 derica of rice with 1,000 naira. And you dance and go and kill yourselves and vote for them. We did not vote for them. And another thing is this. What they do in Nigeria is selection, not election. You get it now? Another thing is selection instead of election. You get it? So there is another. These ones you are mentioning, they are the people that carry me and you for mind. They love me and you, they feel for us, and they loved us. But your government do not like you.
Why do you think that they don't like us?
If they like you, they should show you love. Just like these people, all these private entities are showing us, individual, showing us love, feeling for having that same feeling, feeling our pains. You understand? Look at when I made mention of my phone that got stolen. See people from here, they were like, oh, man of God, you need phone. Look at somebody like Oga Ike. See somebody like Tunde Okafor. You see people like Kinjo Agba. You understand me? Can you see somebody like Omo Odudua? You see all these people. Did I know them? However, but because they feel, they have that feeling, that human feeling in them, the Spirit of God in them. That is why they feel that, see the kind of this thing that I'm going through, let them themselves contribute for me to have food.
The question I'm asking is that
your government no get that feeling.
Why? Then the question is, I'm seeing as a them is your turn. Wait, sir. Why don't they have that feelings for you?
Why don't they? See, let me tell you, this feeling of a thing is from divine. And it takes one who have the fear of God, the Spirit of God in him, you understand, to show love. If you don't have, because God is love. God is what? Love. And if you don't have the Spirit of God in you, you can never have the Spirit of love. And whereby you don't have the Spirit of love, you can never share love.
Okay, so thank you for coming. Let me have
God bless you.
Mr. Mazi Okokondem, Mr. Okpara. Good morning, sir.
Morning,
you have
my
to
host.
come close to the mic because okay. So, Mazi, I'm going to the point here. I'm not. It was okay. You are here. You are coming. Okay, no problem. Yeah. I'm looking at the fact that Mazi this morning, somebody is commenting. I asked about Benjamin Sinachi the last time. Diane Fancy, good morning. No, go. Diane Fancy is saying that people should not forget so soon that the reason why Ruga didn't work in the whole Southeast is because Igbos don't support the ideas of Ruga in Southeast. Is there a possibility, man, it's just a question, that a time will come when Sharia law may be introduced in the southeastern part of Nigeria?
I am Mr. Okpara, the new Okokondem. In this Second Republic of Biafra, Liba Mazin Namdekalo, Simon Ekpa and Biafran government. I thank God Almighty on behalf of all our fans all over the world. The health He give them, the life He give them, and the protection He give them wherever they are. Father, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank God Almighty on behalf of the life He give to Simon Ekpa Namdekalo and the progress of Biafran government. Father, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. Amen. You see, asking me whether Sharia will come in the land of Biafra or not. Yes, Sharia will come.
Sharia will come?
Sharia will come if we remain one Nigeria. Sharia will come if they finish with the West and get to West. Their next landing will be East, Biafran land. If we remain part of them as one Nigeria. And bear it in mind, Fulani never drop their agenda unless they succeed. And the Fulani agenda is the conquest of the whole Nigeria, as we are one Nigeria today. And this is the ideology of their father, Usman Dafodio. Ahmadu Bello reactivate it in his own time, which these present generations are following. Understand what I'm saying? Now, this is why they give imposed those that are not leaders onto the Biafrans as a leader. Those afraid of Igbo politicians. Look at Uzodinma case. He did not want the election. They imposed him on Imo State. And look at the havoc the president of the governorship of Uzodinma is causing in Imo State. To make sure they conquer the East. This is why they want to use Uzodinma to establish IDP camp in Imo State to bring in their jihadists in the name of displaced people in the north.
The question is then, because the other time when I asked this question, you're not here. Maybe I can ask you now. The north has more vast farmland than the south. And the eastern part of Nigeria, I mean the southeast as apparently now, seems to be the smallest region in terms of landmass. If the north has vast land, those IDPs, why don't they take them to another place in the north to make them stay? Why do you think that they are bringing them to Imo State or the eastern part of Nigeria?
This is a poly or strategy. They want to have base. Their killing squad, Israelis mercenary killing squad in the east. And if you watch, Imo is like in the center of East Central States, known as Southeast now. This is why they say the heartland in their logo.
The heartland, yes.
The heartland. Because if you base in Imo, you can reach Anambra, you can reach Abia. I think also Ebonyi, you can reach Ebonyi, and you can reach Rivers. If you base in East, in Imo. And this is why they want to get that area. And Imo have been the last stronghold of Biafra in the time of Ojukwu, 3 years of Biafra, or something years of Biafra. Imo is the last base. And if you come to that Imo that is last base, it's a low senatorial zone. If you come in that Olu senatorial zone, it's around Olu local government. And this is what everything started in Olu local government to be spreading. You understand? Now, they fell in Ruga because the Easterners rejected Ruga. They rejected waterway. They rejected cattle colony. They rejected cattle route. Now they are coming with the IDP. We reject it. Now, what will they do? I saw in X, which is former Twitter, a northern man, pure northern man, pure Muslim man, chronicle Muslim man, said whether Igbo like it or not, that's what he put it. Whether Igbo like it or not, when they finish with the West in this Sharia, the next place they will land in Igbo land, whether they like it or not.
But do you think it can work? That's the question.
It can work if you remain in Nigeria, it can work. Because they will use politicians to perfect it. They will use, don't be selling Igbo politicians to perfect it. The only save is for us to pull away from Nigeria. You see, this one, Yorubas are saying, no, if they like it to be, Afonja will rise up again in Yoruba land. Look at this man at Iwo, that changed from Oba of Iwo to Emir of Iwo.
No, they have changed back to Oba. They warned him.
They warned him. Had he been, he has 2 or 3 people among the Obas that support him. What do you think will be? If he had 2 or 3 people, other Obas that support him, or he has a very strong financial backup to raise up his own arms or group, another Afonja have come up again. Do you understand what I'm doing? And if you watch now, most of the Igbo politicians are trying to be Afonja in Igbo land, are trying to be Afonja in Biafra land. This is a saying.
No, when you say Afonja used to be a warlord then in Yoruba land who invited Alimi from Kwara State to help him defend himself against the invasion.
Who are
Or
the invasions? Your own brother are invasion. You want to destroy Ife, the
Old
throne.
Oyo Empire.
Oyo Empire, you want to destroy it. They tell you no. Because you are warlord, you are general, commanding this war sector. Then you went and fight the enemy to help you against your people. Is that a good omen? Eh? Is that a good defender of his own country? Is that a patriotic general? This is why record hold him as a destroyer of your empire. You understand? And now, if you come, if not by the grace of God, we have more than 20, 30, 40, 50 Afonjas in Igbo today. But it's only the grace of God holding Igbos or holding Biafra, including the liberation movement. I'm telling you honestly, if not the liberation movement or agitators, not to have succeeded. Because their only problem now is this part of geographical location of the world. Calling Biafra now, crying for Biafra now, shouting for Biafra now. That's the only stumbling block they still have in Nigeria. I'm telling you honestly. I'm telling you honestly, that's the only stumbling block. They have already swallowed the Hausa. Middle belt is floating in the air, doesn't have base now. Forget about this you see in West as if there's a peace in West because of Tinubu is there. Let me tell you honestly, any day Tinubu step down, neither Yoruba put for their own nation or these people will come with full force. And let the Yorubas pray for Obasanjo to live long. I'm telling you honestly, let the Yorubas pray for Obasanjo. Obasanjo is not an Igbo man, he's a Yoruba man. But I'm praying for the life of Obasanjo. Let every Yoruba pray for Obasanjo should live long. No matter how bad he is or how good he is, he should live strong. Because his influence matters. It's a very great defense. He's looking at him life like this. It's a very great defense to the Yorubas. I'm telling you honestly. But Yorubas may not know the value of Obasanjo today.
So, Mazi, let's go to now in the south of Nigeria. I mean, in Anambra State, we saw how kidnappers reportedly kidnapped a serving lawmaker, and Peter Obi, the leader of the obedient movement and the former Labour Party presidential candidate, has come out to condemn these kidnappers. People are saying, like Soludo said, that these people are, in quotes, members, in quotes, of IPOB. They are not they are not for peace. Do you agree that these so-called agitators are now criminals in Igbo land?
You see one thing, the government are the governors in Imo State are the criminals. The governor in Southeast are the criminals. Because they are not governing their people well. If a person eat and get enough food in the belly, why would you make him to go and kidnap? Kidnapping is out of frustration.
But we don't support kidnapping.
Excuse me.
You can walk now.
Kidnapping is out of frustration. Kidnapping is jobless. Kidnapping is hunger.
But it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good. But they themselves go and watch most of the kidnappers are political talks they use in the election.
Oh, they are not agitators.
They are not agitators. They are political talks. How can you come and call me to use me as a talk? You buy gun from me. Give me food to eat and satisfy. Give me little money to deceive me. After the election, you abandon me. Eh? I will do whatever to succeed. That's the gun you teach me to use. I will use the same gun against you because you start working against me. That's what is happening in Southeast now. Where are the vigilante? Okay, terrorist. Ebubago, is it Ebubago? Is it Ebubago IPOB? Is it the Ebubago IPOB? Who from Ebubago? Is it not the governors in Southeast from Ebubago? Go to, as the Kubo said it, that he and the IPOB, including Ebubago, are fighting against the Biafra Liberation Army, which means not Biafran people are the terrorists. If you are fighting against them, with a Bubagun, with the IPOB, not to Biafran Defense Force or Biafran agitators are terrorists. But the terrorists are the people repented Boko Haram, repented the IPOB, which is Soludo confirmed by himself that the unknown gunmen have been known. They are the repented.
Who are the unknown gunmen?
That's what I'm telling you. He said the unknown gunmen have been known. These unknown gunmen are repented IPOB that is agent of government now, working with the government. They are the unknown gun. Soludo, I quote you said it. Soludo said it. Then why should Soludo come again and be blaming? Okay, I don't know the IPOB is blaming. Maybe IPOB DOS that is working with them.
Which one is DOS? I don't understand.
We have two IPOB now.
Okay.
We have IPOB DOS that betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. And we have IPOB autopilot.
What's the meaning of DOS?
The Directorate of States. Directorate of States. Then we have IPOB autopilot. The IPOB autopilot mean what? Unstoppable.
So, Mazikundem, how then can peace be restored in south of Nigeria? You're talking about less of kidnapping, and then what then the government can do? I mean, whether the state governors or the presidency, what that they can do to at least make sure that there's peace or peace return to southeastern part of Nigeria?
The governors cannot do anything.
Why?
Because they are the part of insecurity. The governor of Southeast cannot do anything. They are the part of insecurity. Why do they allow their brother Sam Nnamdi Kanu to be languishing in prison? Sunday Bohu, the Yoruba rallied round and set him free, and there's a peace in Yoruba land. Shawaru, they rallied round and set him free, and there was a peace in Igbo land. The North supported their own Boko, the support supported their own Boko Haram, and they are trying in the North. But here you don't support your brother, you are killing your brother, inviting army, inviting police. And tomorrow you say you are the chief security of the state to secure life and property, and you are calling your people to be destroyed. Life and property that kill the churches and the school, hospital and marketplace, they are bombarding. Is there IPOB there? If there is IPOB causing the evil, is church and schools and the hospitals are based of IPOB that are killing people in the southeast of Biafra. Eh?
So, Maz, you can go on, but then by Monday we are going to have this more discussion.
The governors have already soiled their hand with iniquity. Even if I thought they come with truth, the sincere people of indigenous people of Biafra will still not believe them. And the time they can have said, get me out and let us see those IPOB that are destroying Biafra land. We fed those people we call IPOB. We fed them up. Bring me out. And the same Soludo came and said that bringing Nnamdi Kanu out will never bring peace in southeast of Biafra land. Look at it. So he want the violence to continue. He want to categorize Nnamdi Kanu, say bring me out, there be peace. I will stop them. I will select those people. I will know those people that call themselves IPOB. Where they are not IPOB, they are criminals. I will fetch them out.
Okay.
Soludo said, no, don't bring him out. Then the Soludo want the peace to reign or not? Thank you. Ask him that question.
Okay.
Let him answer.
So by next week, we'll be here again.
By God
Mazi Okokondem. Thanks for coming. And God bless you. Let me have the both of you. Let me have Mr. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Mr. Ben Jack and Mr. Loy. You have to come close to the camera because of the something. Good morning to the both of you.
Morning.
Where do we start from this morning? Sokoto bombing. Supposed to be it's a very, very bad news. The villagers are saying you have bombed innocent people, but military is saying no. You have targeted the right people. These people have association with the terrorists. Let me have you first. What's your opinion about that? You speak up.
Number one is that before security, yes, we say bomb and terrorists. Maybe they don't do investigation or not. But in Nigeria here, Nigeria security, they don't used to do investigation first. I remember when that one certain thing that happened. One guy then killed They say the guy is armed robber. But what happened? We asked the people, those security, how can you judge this person is armed robber?
Yes.
Are you getting me? One, whether it's terrorist or not terrorist, but the level of the kind of person, the skill they have, they're supposed to do what? Hold those people and one, and do what? And take them to the law. In outside country, developed country, we have those kind of people. They catch them and check them whether they are terrorists or not. But Nigeria is not like that. Whatever security key in Nigeria, they will say it's a terrorist. But it's not supposed to be like that. And the citizens of the land, they are complaining that those people is not a terrorist. Like what is happening in the southeast. You will see some people, they will just go from villages and massacre some people. What they say those is IPOB. Those people is a terrorist. But you see them and watch them in the camera, you see that those people, they are innocent. Nothing Nigeria security now will tell we their cities will believe them. Now, like me and you now, in this state, Lagos State now, we cannot come outside now and say that we have security. Because what? They cannot defend us. They cannot secure our life.
Then what are they defending?
One, 75% of this security, they are defending their what? Their masters, the politicians. That's why when they are going anywhere, you see more than 30 convoy following one person. Me and you, as the citizen, they are vote for them. We cannot have any security to guide us. Look at what happened in Israel. Immediately, those people bomb Israel. What the prime minister at that place said that let them put blame for their head. If they have enough security, those kind of things will not happen. Exactly, that's what Nigeria politicians supposed to do. Look at, we are talking only southeast. My brother, no state in Nigeria here is with no kidnapping. This Nigeria here. Last week, there was one kidnapping in this Ogba here. This Ogba. Are you getting me? Go to no state in Nigeria here that have security. All of us, we are lack insecurity. In the north, every blessed day, Boko Haram, S-men, different type of terrorists, they are killing hundreds of people, the citizens of the land. What is our politician? What is our president doing about this issue?
So, Mr. Wazwike, let me have you this morning. Now, like I said, there was reports of a kidnap incident in Anambra State. It was involving a lawmaker, like House of Rep member. Peter Obi has come out to condemn the kidnappings. But then the question is, who are those that are behind the insecurity in South East, like the kidnappers? Are they agitators or they are just criminals, Mr. Wazwike? Speak up.
What I can say on it, most of them are working under government. They are the politicians because they are the ones that are kidnapping people. It is not the poor people that are doing that work. They are paying them and they are using them for power because they need power. That's why they send them to go and kidnap them so that their riches will be growing high. So when you're talking about it, mostly in that Anambra, so it is not a new thing. You have already been there. But I don't know the way the Solido can stop it.
But do you think that Governor Chukwuma Soludo, that he has that political will to stop? Although we know that the governors, they are not really the chief security officer of their states. At least they don't have, that's what they wanted, all of them wanted a state police. But we know what's currently happening now. Do you think that Governor Charles Soludo, second term is coming? I don't know how well he has performed. But do you think that he really, or those governors really in the southeast, they want to end this insecurity?
The way I look at it, the insecurity that going on in southeast, reality, most of them follow contribute it. Because and where that is start to be, the frame is going high. It's time of Hope Uzodinma when he came in as the governor of Imo State. Everything started to be gyrating state by state. But when this man was the former governor of Imo State, they making him there, everything was calm. Things are moving fine. Everybody are feeling so happy in the state. But once Hope Uzodinma, they bring him as number 4 to number 1, things scatters.
But the people that bought Uzodinma, what was the intention for them bringing him? Like you said, from number 4 to number 1, don't you think that these are saboteurs of the Igbo race?
Yeah, this is one thing. When I found out why they bring him, because the former governor is bringing peace over there, and it's not dancing the tone of the present. Why? They say they want one who dance their own tone. That's why they remove him and put Hope Uzodinma. And Hope Uzodinma, as he came in, they start to be dancing their tones. The work they want is start to be doing it. And which people in the state say no. That is where this thing coming up. And most of them have their own group. A lot of them. So, and that insecurity can never stop. If the government, they try to, it can't stop.
So let's leave the issue of insecurity and talk about the welfare of Nigerians. We saw how Victor Osimhen, a professional footballer, we saw how he helped people in Lagos. I mean, Olusosun, where he grew up. We saw how two Anambra-based businessmen, they were helping their people. We saw a cutting machine, sewing machine, keke napep, 2 different people. But then on our platform here, we've been seeing how people like Omo Odua, King Joe Ogba. We've seen how people like Dr. Okoji, Tunde Okafor, Mr. Ikechukwu, many of them, they are helping people. This is the question to the both of you. What is the duty of our government if individuals are the ones that are helping people in Nigeria?
They say the governor that we have, we say we vote for them, but they do not have the sympathy of the masses.
Why do you think they don't have our sympathy?
They care for the family. They care for the family. They don't care for us. They don't know how. Okay, let me say this: Lagos State Governor know how many people in Lagos or in local government. He doesn't know. When people are dying, they are not care. When they are after them, then they stay with their family, with their friends. So it is those who have the God's heart is one can remember us. Like our people in black form, Ukwazi, Omoduzua, and others. God, they know God, and God knows them.
But like I said, we didn't vote for these people. These people are just private people. People that we voted for, why are they not working for us?
The one you vote for did not love you.
They
did not love you. They don't know whether you are existing or not. Those who God touch say, these people are existing. Let us offer them something. But the governors that will stay under sun and rain, vote in, does not care for us.
Then the question is now, I'm letting you go. What should Nigerians do now that people that we don't vote for are helping us, and the people that are supposed to help us, they are the ones that are turning their backs again? What should we do? What do you think that we can do to at least change the political situation of Nigeria?
You see, the political system of Nigeria have already been rough. So, unless they get it right, if they, let me call it INEC, if you can put it in right way, right position, people will turn out. And it is there. Then they say, being the politician, we remember the masses. It's there they will remember the masses. Say, this is the people that put us in this seat. Let us remember them. Let us do things good to them. But if the INEC cannot do something well, they can never remember you.
Let me start from reading from comment. Mr. Ladewale, God bless you. You have always Mr. Ladewale. Say, but those kind of positions, are they from space? It's asking question because they are Nigerians like us. But the question is, who created those looters and stealers of the Commonwealth of Nigeria? That's Oladewale is asking question. In Nigeria or the Foigba? Okay. Dr. Kwaji said, hello guys, good morning, Dr. Kwaji, good morning. P. Ogo Onoha. God bless you. I like calling Nigeria Zoo, but that's opinion. Omodu, I say, nice program. we get to see Nigeria beyond the propaganda, which is good. Because it is people like us that are telling the truth about Nigerians. If you are still watching those programs on TV, you see that people are enjoying. But look at least we are showing the streets here, and people are here. What's happening here? So now they want to say that solutions are the hand of the leadership, but unfortunately, they lack the zeal to actuate actions.
Yeah.
So Dr. is saying that Southeast politicians are struggling to remain relevant in the Southeast. Do you agree with him?
Yes.
That maybe people like Nnamdi Kanu may be more popular than politicians in the Southeast. Do you agree with that?
Well, yeah, it's more popular.
100%.
It's more
Then
popular.
why do you think that it's more popular than your politicians in the Southeast?
Because the politicians, they are saying lie. They are not saying the truth. And they will make all promise. All their promise is basket zero. Basket that they put water. The water will just go down. That is their own promise.
Okay, thank you for coming, Mr. Wazuke. Let me have you then. So, Mr. Law, like I just mentioned names now. People that are always coming. Somebody lost his phone. We saw how they helped him. Somebody, the other guy, I'm coming here. The other guy, no, you and Moluwa is coming. The other guy that he came here yesterday, he was eloquent. Somebody on this platform has helped him now. He wants to start selling pure water. He came from Bayelsa State.
Yeah.
And he will come here if he actually is coming. He has gone down to buy pure water and the basin that he needed.
Very nice.
Very good here on this platform. But your politicians, people like Omodua, Dr. Okoji, like I said, Matthew Okafor, Mr. Ikechukwu, Mr. Tunde Okafor, King Joe Ogba, all of them, they are helping people, all of our viewers. But your governors that you elected, or senators, they are not doing anything. Pastor came here, was sharing rice the other day. We saw him. People are dragging for rice. What can we do to our politicians? Why does it seem that they don't even like us in Nigeria?
Number one thing that in life, we have different type of human being on this earth. And there are people God created special for have human feeling. And there's people that they have human feeling. Your own politician and Nigeria politician, the sincere there, it's not the Nigeria citizen. They are put the Nigeria politician. They are selected by themselves.
Oh, nobody voted for them?
Yeah, nobody. Nobody. Your vote is not count. We as the citizen, we think that those people, they are counting our vote. I can remember the word Obasanjo said. He said, he told the Southwest, when he wants to come out as a second tenor, he said that even if you don't vote for him, he will still be a Nigeria president. He showed that they didn't recognize the citizen of the land. That's the reason why that they didn't value us.
So let me, last question here. Dr. Kwok is saying that Southeasterners are loyal to agitators, not politicians anymore. You agree with that? That Southeasterners are loyal to agitators. They don't want to listen to their politicians anymore.
Yeah, it's the reality. What is going on in the Southeast? Go to Southeast, say anything against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My brother, he cannot go free. But go to Southeast, same manner of word of all the whole politicians in the Southeast. You know what happened? They will lift you up.
Then why do you think that's the reason? Do you think that because they're not performing well, or because the Southeasterners are tired of Nigeria?
Number one, they sell their people. They slave their people. What their people supposed to have, they deny everything for their people. Is they still deny security for their citizens. How can you love the person that deny security on you?
Okay.
How can you love somebody remove food on your mouth? You can't put process. Okay, look at our viewers. We don't know them. They are Yorubas, the Hausas, the Igbos. They join hands together. They're helping our platform. Look at this Christmas now. See what they did in this Christmas. We never see them. One, even though some of them, I don't know their name, but do what? They show love. Which year our politician, since my mother born me till now, our politician never give ordinary 50 kobo to use. What are we talking about? Those our viewers, go give them the heart of what? Love and give. Our politician, God denied that favor for their hand.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. And we must tell them, let me have Oluwa and Mr. Femi. If you are around, you can, this man too, you can just join. We must say it here that our viewers, they don't owe us anything.
Yes, of course.
It's a privilege. Our viewers, okay, let Mr. Kunle come in because let Mr. Kunle come in. Our viewers, they don't owe us nothing. They don't owe us anything. I'm saying that they don't owe us 1 naira. But if they say, okay, take something, it's a privilege. And it must not be abused on this platform.
No.
Nobody should abuse any privilege on this platform. So God bless all our viewers, all of them that are watching us, all of them. We love you all.
God will bless them all.
God bless
Kind of blessing that God will
Kind
bless
of
us.
blessing. I don't think that blessing.
Thank
will
you
come.
very much.
We are very appreciative.
Thank
and
you
God
very
will
much.
continue to make you happy. Your
So,
your financial
Mr.
problem
Riwa,
will-
don't be annoyed that I jumped.
Yes.
Don't compare our viewer with the politician.
You have to come close camera.
Please don't compare our viewer with the politician. I don't want to totally outrightly condemn the whole politician, because don't be surprised. One of them, one day, I pray that God will help them. They will come back to this country, because we have seen it. Some of them coming back to this country and join politics. That's happening. People from the diaspora usually come and join politics in this country. So, but don't compare them with the politician that we have now. Among the politicians too, we have some of them that are benevolent. It was the benevolence of Okpebolo that made him the governor of the state, because while he was senator, he was doling out. I'm coming.
I'm coming. You are talking about Okwebolo. We saw how
Another
yesterday
one.
could not speak for himself, and Adams Jomlo was speaking on why he was.
That's another angle that we are talking about. How eloquent he is. I'm talking about how they have compassion. Look at maybe your next governor, that Danku man, Danku Arawa short man. I'm very sorry to say that. Sorry.
Yayi.
Yayi has known to be. He's a politician, but he has known to be.
James Faleke.
James Faleke is the. That's what I'm saying. So if you will see some of these our people coming to Nigeria, join politics, that is the kind of people you will see. You will see them doling out. So please, the good thing you are doing, don't stop it. God will reward you in 100-fold. We are very grateful. Omo Odua, King Joe, Ogba, Dr. Ukwoji, all of you. There is one man that usually, Mr. Odese Chima. Honestly speaking, all of you, there are many to be mentioned. Please. So, you see, these our politicians. Don't leave them in their own dirty game, and leave our people, our esteemed people at diaspora. They are two different things, and because they are near to us, you see all these politicians, people that are near them, all their evil things, and people that are close to them, they also give them like to the Rika, but the dirty job they are doing, you cannot do it. You cannot give me cutlass to go and be harassing people on the day they are voting. Yeah. So our politicians, our politician is different from our viewer, and it is two different things. Please, don't compromise them. Leave our good people alone.
Okay, so Mr. Kunle, I'll be giving you time, because I'm just with all of you are here. Thank God you are here. Let me just have you once. I'll give you that time to speak. We're looking at the fact that in 2024 Christmas, December period, it was an individual that made Christmas here lively. And everybody were praying for him. Even old people that are not part of the program, they came in. Yes, now, and they were involved and they ate. We saw our end of the year party. They are helping us. And so we saw Pasuma. That man said he has never received 1 naira from any politician. Mr. Olua, has any politician ever given you 1 naira before? Come and speak to the camera.
See, God will bless you. Let's be frank with ourselves. When we say politician, since the days of politician in Nigeria, let's go back to memory lane. Since 1999 to this time, Nigeria have entered forest of no return. Why?
Forest of no return?
Forest of no return. Come to see what is happening. Because of what? Because of the politician. You see how they live? They live flamboyant life. They don't care about me and you. You understand? You see, majority of them they forget about their constitution. They just here in the name of their self, because their mind, they have sold their soul to the evil. They don't care about you and I anymore. And they forget that one day they will leave that place. Can you imagine? See, they will award road to somebody and they will collect the money. They will not do anything. See, look about our federal road. Look about everywhere. You see, when politician was not there, Nigeria was even better than this situation we are facing. Let us be frank with ourselves. But now, they say, okay, we need politicians, we need democracy. This is a demonstration of craziness.
Oh, you don't believe in democracy, Oluwa?
You know, see, when we say democracy as a practice is Nigeria, it's not the way we see it outside world. Democracy is a dividend of democracy. Everybody involved, everybody enjoy the government. But when we came to Nigeria, now it's a different thing entirely. Can you imagine?
So let's go to the report, Oluwa.
It's different thing entirely. They have that soul of wickedness. They don't care for humanity.
Okay, let me allow
They
you
care
to.
for that. See, you carry girlfriend, go Dubai, go buy house, buy phone of 1 million, 10 million for small girls. What about we? Zero. Okay, see, if not be our people when they listen for us, when they help us, me and you go enjoy December. We not go enjoy December like this. Let us be frank with ourselves. And we have governments. They don't care. See,
Oluwa,
see how many debts you don't
Oluwa,
have.
what
The
is-
name of collecting rice.
Right. Oluwa, then what is the duty of government?
The duty of government is to take responsibility of the people.
Then why are they not taking responsibility of
Because of their demonic appetite. You imagine demonic appetite sucking on human blood. There is an appetite. See, the other day, a politician, don't you see, a lawmaker was trying to kill an Oba man, telling him, I will disappear you.
He said it.
Say, if I even call my security, they will chop you up. See, look about the situation you are talking. How would that man care for you? Okay, for example, if that Uber man enter that company, disappear, me and you not gonna know. Many have gone like that. They suck human being blood. The name of politics in Nigeria is supposed to be. They're supposed to even remove it.
Let me start.
Okay,
Let
see
me.
somebody like Kakpabio say, go and protest. We are chopping. We are enjoying here. Can you imagine? Party budgeting. Budget of almost 300 trillion went to another road. Where are we?
So let me ask Mr. Femi question. Mr. Lua, just wait for him. Mr. Kule, just wait for me. Okay, Dr. Kwak is saying that Femi, some of your leaders have lived in diaspora. Then why are they not doing well?
That's what I'm saying.
Just,
That's what we are talking about giving. We are talking about giving that our viewer they have given us. And I said, you are not saying asking them, do we vote for them? And I try to say and correct that that don't compare our viewer with the politician. That act of giving is from God. It's a gift. That is the truth of the matter. Anybody that don't have that gift, you cannot copy it. And I said that some people are also talented among the politicians that they can give. And we have seen sometimes that people from diaspora come in and join politics. And while some of them may not be able to do above what is happening. You see, if you come to this Nigeria government and you come and join them, it's only little you can do. Why? Because the constitution that will restrict you. Number two, the attitude of Nigerian sometimes does not welcome development. That is the truth of the matter. As you are trying to move on, some people are ready to drag you back. Look at every step President Tinubu is taking now is against the North. President Tinubu wants to decentralize School of Aviation in Zaria, and he wants to build 6 campuses in 6 geopolitical zones. Northern they are crying.
so I'm coming. Let's we're not going to do details now. The Prince Robinson is saying, I'm gonna ask you this, Mr. Kunle. I want to be reading comment now. Prince Robinson, good morning. Like what you are doing here, then share. That's the best way to have you support us. He said the politicians are doing nothing to the masses because the youth are not fighting them. The youth should rise up and fight for their future. Mr. Kunle, do you agree with Mr. Robinson that the youth should fight up for their future?
Yes. I think, to me, I believe in liberation of the way youths. And the liberation will not come easily because I've been part of the agitations, I've been part of that activism during the High Baby Must Go. I was fully on ground. It's even costed me, it affected me that I lost a session that we were rusticated in school, And again, I want to say we've been docile for a while. And when I saw things and the owners, the intruders, they occupy our space, which is, I'm talking of the political space, is our space. Because we are the government. You're saying the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But the politician hijack it to the government of the politician, by the politician, and for the politicians. And I got tired to the youths likewise. And I said, okay, what is going on now? If there's a second option we can have, and that second option is the deceptive constitution we're having, which is not a working constitution. It was a colonial constitution with Abdul Salam constitution in 1999, was it, when Obasanjo wanted to come in as a president. And we've been saying this, without a working constitution that will draw out all the do's and don'ts out. I mean, we won't even, I said to me, I won't mind for us to borrow China constitution. So that if you messed up, the system will mess you up. But we are just joking. We all this one we are just doing. It's just, I don't know, that just what's it called? A child's game we are playing. We are not ready for freedom. The youths are not ready for freedom. Even the youths are divided. And they are saying, why am I following this person? Why am I following this person? I saw a light. The word of an elder is the word of the wisdom. I look at it, when this man came in, the three wise men went to meet him. Pa Adebajo, the Ayaku of this world, and the Uwachuku of this world, and Sonny from Kaduna there. They went and they saw the ball. They saw it clearly that we cannot move forward with the system we are practicing. Decentralize this country. Move government closer to the people. Is the government closer to us? No. And mind you, likewise, because I would not want to be an ingrate, it's not all these politicians that are bad. There are good ones among them. So we separate the good ones. A politician like Faleke has been a very helpful on health-wise, on if you have people like I'm not conversing, he doesn't know me, but all his health, this thing, I participated in it, and I see what he's been doing for masses, except those ones are going to be ingrate. He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot for people.
So, Amodu, I want to ask you that question. Say, politics in Nigeria, ogun ti pọ̀jù lọ́wọ́ àwọn olóṣèlú. That's why I don't want to. He's saying that Juju, that's his opinion. Juju is too much for politicians that that's why they are not maybe interested in Nigeria politics. Oluwa, come close to camera. What do you have to say about that?
See, that language is a pure language. How will you come from there? You want to come and rescue your country. At the end of the day, they kill you overnight. They got their voodoo. All of them are juju. All of them are narcotic. All of them are ritualists. See, that's why they are devilish. So a good man will never live in a comfortable place to come here, but you have the heart to come and change things. But how about the safety of his life? People die unnecessarily because they want to move things forward, they want to change things. That's why we find ourselves in this type of situation. See, our politicians, they are demonic people. The key, okay, who will do the right thing.
Can I contribute to this?
Everybody's afraid.
Mr. Global Initiative for Human Rights and they say, I need a don't know Lagos number. I'll be giving you a don't know Lagos number in a short while, but continue.
Anyway, Yoruba will say, we have seen it so many times. Even if it is only juju, what about physical killing? Bolagi has been murdered. Fuso Williams has been murdered. Deepa Dino has been murdered. There is one guy from Ekiti, I think Daramola of 18th, who was working with World Bank. He was murdered. But that does not mean that we have not seen people. It was Nigerians that are still do the politics. And it is not mean that we have not seen people from abroad coming home to contest and won election and they are performing and they are doing well. This Nigeria that we said is very bad, is like a hell, it is where we are now. Is it not so? That is even if you are in Borno, that might do good. Maybe are still there. That is the truth of the matter. So the person that talk, well, they are even not only about politicians, not about politics. Some people are even afraid to come to their home. They are not coming to do politics. Their home alone, they cannot come there because they are afraid. But there are some people that are not afraid. That is the truth of the matter. There are some people, even you are living in Nigeria, you'll be afraid to do politics. I cannot do politics in Nigeria because, I mean, okay, my lesson. I can't do it. I want to sleep and I want to have rest of mind. So, but it's for people that can close their eyes and move on with whatever they want to do.
Mr. Lucky Ehiagona, I don't know, Lagos. This is number 080. If you are hearing me now, 23 36 2273. Let me call Mr. Lucky's. I don't know Lagos number. 080 23 36 2270. That's I don't know Lagos number. You're asking for his number. One of our viewers here. So let's go forward. Okay. Yes, it's about Obediah Melafia was also murdered. That's according to Prince Robson. Let us be closing here. Okay. What is the way forward now? I don't know, Lagos. Mr. Oluwaga from Edo State too. I'm coming. Yoruba Obas are saying we don't want Sharia law in Yoruba land. That it may cause anarchy, it may cause fight. What's your take? You are closing now, Mr. Oluwaga.
That one is a realistic truth. You know, you see, Sharia law is a problem on its own. See what they are doing in the north. See, Yoruba land is not northerner. Yoruba land is not all Muslim. You can't bring Sharia law. You want to bring division, and that division will lead to anarchy.
Somebody said after if you work in Yoruba land, it's going to Edo your place then before it gets to southeast.
They should just cancel that language. They should just cancel that method. That idea is not what we need now. What we need now is how to move the country forward. How to solve the problem of the masses, the hunger on the land, insecurity. All those they are reality that we will have to solve, not Sharia law. Sharia law doesn't have any meaningful statements, doesn't have any meaningful being. How will they build Sharia law in Yoruba land? What about the one day for North? Have we solved problem? Have we bring any meaningful? All is disastrous, killing every day. You see, we need a real revolution in our country whereby things will be better than this, not Sharia law.
Okay, so let me have thanks for coming. Let me have Mr. Femi. Mr. Femi, let's close. Sharia law is not applicable in Yoruba land. We don't want it.
Thank God, even it's the noise of the Muslim against Sharia that is louder than the Christian. You know, Christian, we have not coming out and do. It is Muslim. Go online, go to Facebook, go to all this. It is the fellow Muslim. In fact, Alhaji, they were the ones that are kicking against Sharia law in Yoruba land. Thank God for that. But as for me, maybe I'm just too liberal. What they are looking for, if they have ulterior motive, whatever they are looking for in the name of Sharia law, they cannot get it. That is just it. They just want Yoruba land to be born for nothing. It cannot work. Especially that place where they want to start from. It cannot work.
Okay, let me have Mr. Raf this morning. It is his turn. He has waited. Then I'll have Mr. Paul. We're going to close with him. And maybe him and this man here.
Mr. John.
I'm just knowing your name now. Mr. John. I know your name. I know it now. So Mr. John and Mr. Paul will close with them. So Mr. John is here. I don't know. But good morning to you, Mr. Raf, known as Ojuku in this part of Nigeria. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, everyone. Our viewers, our highly cherished viewers, good morning to you guys. Good morning, Omo Odudua. Omo Odudua, you're welcome. Tundo Okafo, you're welcome. Ikechukwu, Netherlands. Ikechukwu, my brother, you are welcome. King Joe Oba, you are welcome. Mr. Ukwoji, you are welcome. Jane Ogo, you are welcome. Robinson, you are welcome. Jeff from Germany, you are welcome. Sonunwo Ojuku, you are welcome. Mami Nkechi, Mama Israel in America, you are welcome. Folashade Kimoni from Warri, you are welcome. Mr. Aladiwere, you are welcome. My man, Sukomi, you are welcome. Kazim, you are welcome. Many of you. King Joe Oba. Yes. King Joe Oba. Jaren, how far? You've been on this channel for a very long time. Ikechukwu, Netherlands. Many of you, Ikechukwu. All of you, Mr. David, all you guys. Abu, Africa, Stop and Chop. You are welcome. Mr. Dennis, you are welcome. Osas, you are welcome. Lucky, you are welcome, Mr. Lucky. The American, the US agent, you are welcome. Mr. Kevin, you are welcome. Olayinka, that works with US Marine, you are welcome. Many of you, many of you. You are welcome, Chidi. You are welcome. Izuchuku from Congo. You are welcome, Chad, South Africa. You are welcome. Alonge, you are welcome. So, all our viewers, in case you think we are hailing these people,
Jeff
maybe
from Germany is greeting you back.
Jeff Obia, my man.
Mr. Ugochukwu is now greeting you.
Ugochukwu, Ikejimka, all of them. See, we are hailing them because they always communicate with us. This is a streaming live program.
Yeah.
They are here talking with us. That's why we are hailing them. We are not hailing them because they are doing bad or they are supporting bad. We are hailing them as in communication. Many of them are responding even to our problem. Nobody is sponsoring us, say, go and do evil, go and do evil. No. They have love, they have passion for us, they like us. The other day, at one Biafran TV, they started criticizing us. You know, I was chopped. I don't know what to understand. We are here, we are telling the whole world the truth about Nigeria. Rewan, what do you have for us this morning? Yes, is it the Sharia issue?
I'm coming. Mr. Stephen Amadi is greeting.
Mr. Stephen Amadi, good morning to you.
Darren
France, see. Good morning to you. Ntamu, good morning. Iyange Udeme, good morning. Chijoke, from Wisconsin, I think. Good morning to you.
Darren Frank is asking them a question. Darren Frank is saying that, Mr. Raf, do you see what happened in Syria happening in Nigeria under this Tinubu's government?
What happened in Syria?
Yes.
Syria, Abi?
Yes.
Yes. Syria has been subjected to this kind of, let me say, tyrannical regime of Assad. Over the years.
Give me your number. Mr. Jeff Obi is asking for your number, so give me,
090
191 48
906.
906.
I repeat, 090
191
48 906.
906. That's the number of Mr. Raf that we call Ojukwu in this part of Lagos, Nigeria. So let's continue.
About this Assad of 18, he said, is it possible for what happened in Syria to happen in Nigeria here? Assad over the years has subjected that country to annihilation, all manners of humanization, deprivation. And you can see what happened recently when Israel engaged Hamas, Hezbollah, Yemen, Iran on conflict, serious conflict. That is Gaza conflict that started last year, 7th October. And today, my brother, Israel has taken over the politics of Middle East, and as a result of what Israeli Defense Force has achieved so far, they have devastated Hezbollah, Hamas, even Iran, and Yemen is not left out. And today, we see the rebels attack Syria, and Assad absconded into Russia. Who did it? Influence of Israel. So what we are trying to say is that people can still gang up against any bad government in Nigeria. It is possible. We, the youth, we, the Nigerian people that love ourselves, can still stand up against evil regime of Nigerian politicians, and they will have no option than to run away. Assad ran away. Is not a spirit, it's a human being like Tinubu. When the heat is much here, we can, the like of Adam Ochemole, all of them, all these political animals in Nigeria can still abscond into their friendly countries in Europe where they could be accepted. Okay, it is possible. What happened in Syria can happen in Nigeria. Syria is not in heaven. Syria is not in hell. They are on the earth here. Nigeria is on the earth. It is possible. It is humanly possible for erring leaders, erring presidents of all these African leaders that are errand boys, slaves to European, to our colonialists. They can run. They can run. They are human beings. What happened in Kenya was too obvious that Nigerians can wake up one day. What happened in Senegal, what happened in Niger is too obvious that it is possible here in Nigeria. What happened in Gabon, it is possible it can happen here in Nigeria. What happened in Sierra Leone is not left out. We are all blacks. I don't know whether you understand. So we can rise up against these people and make sure that we chase them away. It is possible. Because the regime is not favoring me, it's not favoring Nigerians over there, and Nigerians over there in Western Europe are not happy. Nigerians in America all over the world, in diaspora, they are not happy with what is going on here. So, my brother, it is possible. It can happen in Nigeria.
So we are looking at the fact that Nigeria, we are not Syria. Syria, they don't have a democratic system. We have a democratic settings. So in chasing our leaders away, what we'll do is maybe through ballots and through voting. But then, that's an aside. Sharia law, we have seen Yoruba kings. They are warning the government. This Sharia law will bring anarchy, wahala, chaos to Yoruba land. I don't want. Now, we saw on Twitter how some other people are telling, and they are saying that if the Sharia law can work in Yoruba land, the next step is Edo State, then the other step will be the southeastern part of Nigeria. Do you ever see the possibility of Sharia law working in southeastern part of Nigeria?
It is not possible, and it can never be possible in Edo State. Edo State, Edo West, I think. West, the constituency of the West in Edo State are Auchi people.
The North.
Auchi people, yes. No, Edo State.
The North are Auchi people, they are Muslims.
Yes.
Where Oshomole come from?
Where Chomele come from, that's Auchi. That's Auchi now. They are
Yes,
all
they are the North,
Muslims.
yes.
Yeah,
They are
not,
majorly Muslims.
okay, now not constituency.
Yes, North, yes.
Okay, they are all Muslims. Fulanis, they invaded that place many years ago, and they are teamly Muslim. I don't understand.
Yes.
And there was a time they want to establish Emirates in Auchi. What happened? Oba of Benin ordered the people, the imam in question, to come and apologize to him. The imam of Auchi, Axis, went to Oba of Benin and prostrated and apologized to him. That they will never ever establish Emirates there. Edo State can never be manipulated like that. See, the problem we have in Yoruba land about this Islam of 18 is that Oba Fonja sold out. He was deceived by his Fulani masters. They lured him into believing in them, and with a time, they stayed together with Oba Fonja, and they did the normal thing that they did the Hausas. What did they do? They eliminated Oba Fonja. They beheaded him. That's why the whole Ilorin is under Emirates. Ilorin has Emir of Ilorin. Have you heard of Oba of Ilorin? They have taken over virtually the whole Ilorin. I don't know what I understand. Ilorin Poly, that is Kwara Poly. Kwara Poly, go there and see by yourself. Under Islam, whatever they do, they are Islam, they are a polytechnic. So Kwara is the one that is attracting this Fulani something into Yoruba land. Minus Kwara. I don't think they will never have any prerogative to tell the Yorubas to change their traditional law and our constitutional law into Sharia. What is the meaning of Sharia? Sharia, does it exist in Saudi Arabia? Sharia, is it existing in UAE? UAE is welcoming the whole world. I mean, Dubai. Do you want to tell me that Fulanis are more Arabic than Arab themselves? The people that introduced this Islamic religion, this part of the world. The kind of people we have in Nigeria are crazy people, especially the Fulanis. You want to teach Muhammad and Allah how to practice Islam. Is that what they are practicing in Saudi? Is Saudi people not even coexisting with strangers? They exist, they coexist. They carry strangers along. There's nothing like Sharia law. What is about this madness of Islamization of southern Nigeria, which is not possible? They want to Islamize the whole southwest. That is the process. And being that president is Muslim, vice president is Muslim, that's why you see all these kind of vices going on in Nigeria. Because could be that Tinubu, let's take it that Tinubu is a Muslim, his vice is a Christian. I don't think this kind of thing will come up. So they are clinging on that. As we are too docile, too soft, allowing president Muslim, vice president Muslim. That's why they are taunting us. So we should take it.
So Dr. Okoji is saying that the RAF said the major challenge Nigerians are having are people like Kunle, their definition of suffering and smiling. Well, that's an opinion of the Dr. Okoji. But do you agree that people like Mr. Kunle are suffering and smiling?
Serious one. Kule is suffering and is smiling. He is fighting this man over Falake. What has Falake has done in Lagos? This man is challenging him that Falake has not done anything. Yes, this man. He said, Falake, I live in the same estate with him. Faleke is making the use of the fund that is, budgeted for the constituency where he represents. I don't know what I understand. He said he's the chairman of budget committee. He said it's our money. He said Faleke is not doing anything. This man, Kule was fighting him. Kule even tell me, he said, stay neutral. I say, no, I won't stay neutral. This man is telling you the truth. I don't know what I understand. So what Ukwoji is saying is right. There are people that see what is right, they say it's wrong. When they see what is wrong, they say it's right. Someone like Kunlena is a good example here on this platform. I'm not trying to crucify him because he is having such, a strange opinion. I don't know what I understand. I won't crucify him, it's his own opinion. But it's so strange to me because I know that if Ojo Okalo does what is wrong, I will castigate him. Charles Soludo is not getting it right. After saying that Nnamdi Kanu, if he comes out, Southeast won't be secure. I'm castigating him till tomorrow, both on comment section, WhatsApp, on Facebook, comment section, everywhere. Even I go to Yahoo and America Online, I always castigate him. I'm an Igbo man. I don't need to fight against somebody say he's Yoruba. I will fight against him. No, if you are doing what is wrong, I will fight you. If you are an Igbo man, you do what is wrong, I won't defend you. I will use verbal word to fight you.
Okay, Mr. Raf, thanks for coming. I'm rushing because, but I wanted to ask you many questions, but let me just let you go now. Mr. Raf, let me have, I'm coming. Let me have Mr. Shola. I'm just, he's going somewhere.
Sorry. Yes, what can I offer you?
Mr. Shola, please, I have to come close to our mic because, yeah, it's kind of mic. Mr. Shola, you seem to disagree with Mr. Kunle. That's why I have to bring you in. That Mr. Kunle said people like Mr. Faleke is working, but he said no, that it is our money that's Faleke is using. Can you just expatiate on that?
Sometimes I'm baffled about the way Nigerians are reasoning. Nigeria belongs to everybody. You might be fortunate to lead a particular set of people. It's not your family, it is Nigeria. And whatever that is happening in this country, we all contributed one way or the other to Nigerian growth. So the money is meant for Nigerians, not for a particular person. So if you represent a constituency and people elected you to represent them, any project you do is not for your own grace or for your own praise. It is what we voted you for, and we need to see it. And for us to queue in a son to campaign for you, elected you because we believe in you. So if you now return back to that constituency and do some project, that project is not meant for you. It is meant for the people of that constituency because it is our money. All of us cannot be in House of Rep. We have to send somebody to that place. And so whatever he's doing. And again, let me say this to you. I still disagree with all this project they are talking about. The project they are talking about, go to the table of statistics. How many people are suffering in this Ikeja constituency? How many graduates have job at hand? How many graduates at age of 40 that they even married, they have a room where they are staying? So what I'm expecting from them is they need to put the money in a project that can benefit masses, that people that doesn't have any access to government money or whatever, let them see reason why they are in existence. Okay, now in Ojodu now, to rent a room self-contained in Ojodu now is 700,000, 800,000, a room self-contained. 2-bedroom flat is about 2 million naira. Why not all this low housing scheme for people? Why not provision for people that they don't have enough money to do some certain things? Why not technical school for all our brothers and sisters? After they finish their school, they can go there and learn fashion designer, tailoring, mechanic or something like. Why not getting the structure, a bigger structure, for them to be there after 2-3 years, give them diploma certificate, register the technical school with government. So by the time somebody learn hairdresser, a lady that learn hairdresser that know how to do will not go out and be doing prostitutes anymore because she has something at hand. A tailor will start life from there. So when they through with their certificates after 2-3 years, instead of a year for NYC, gather the money for 33,000 you are giving them for NYC, give it to them to give like 500,000. Go and look for a shop. Give them machine. How much are they selling machine? They can start. Hairdresser give them machine too. So that's what I'm expecting. That's what can reduce poverty, not by somebody is there. No. When you are doing that, okay, look at the way Nigeria are crying for hunger. And if you do something that can better economy of this Ikeja, at least everybody will live more better. So to me, I disagree in totality that Faleke is doing well. The money, whatever he's doing is not his money. It's government's money. So it's our money. It's for the constituency. And Faleke has been there for several years. Another thing is this. How can only one man continue to govern every day till the person will 70, 80 and die in Nigeria here? There are a lot of people that can do better as well. Let us try other people too. But this is party government. If you are into the system, there is no primary. Automatically they impose him on other people, and because he has the money, has the connection or whatever. We have a lot of better people in Ogba here, in Ikeja here, that they can do better than all these people that we elected.
Then why they get to power every time?
Because they have the money and the power and the connection. Look at Lagos APC now. Whatever they are doing their primary, whoever Tinubu say go ahead, nobody can stop him. Even if you have everybody that's okay, look at when they remove somebody from power, people protest, people say no, but because of the power big, they stop somebody, they stop everything about that guy. That is power for you. So, and I can tell you, Ambode remain one of the best governors so far in the history of Lagos within that 4 years. You cannot compare 4 years of Ambode to 5 to 6 years of Sanwo-Olu.
Then I'm sorry to ask you two questions here.
Yeah.
Then why do you think that Ambode, if he did well, why do you think that he was removed by the powers that
I
be?
want to remove Ambode is not because of performances. It's because of it's been political. You understand? It's been political. They politicized the removing of Ambode. They knew. Remi Tinubu said it publicly that you've done well. Tinubu knew that he has done well. They say the reason why they fought him is just because they say he abandoned all the project of Fashola. He started his own. And I want to tell you this. When he even started his own, where he started his own, it's not even in Ibadan. It's not in Abeokuta. He started his own in Lagos. He see projects. Go to airport. Go to Ikeja. Go to what is called? Go to Oshodi. Go and see what is it called? Go and see Oshodi.
Interchange.
Yes, interchange there. Then go to Ikola Ipaja Road. Go to 18 Road.
Some inner
go
roads.
to Agege Road. Go and check everywhere. Go and check Bega. Go and check everything. Go and check BRT. Go and say so. Go and see Terminal 1, Terminal 2, Terminal 3 in Oshodi. Go and see what the guy did. Go to Computer Village. Ambode remained one of the best governors so far in the history of Lagos State. But they removed him because of politics. Because they said he didn't listen to the leader, the GOC, the GAC, the GAC, that brought him to power. They removed him because of that. So what Ambode did is not because he didn't perform. They removed him politically. And that's what we are saying. We need somebody like that guy to continue the good work he started. But they removed him. What is Sanwo-Olu doing in Lagos now? He's just there.
So finally, let me take you on this. According to the Punch this morning, Punch is saying Sharia law will cause anarchy in Southwest. Traditional rulers, they are warning.
There can't be Sharia law in Southwest. See, when they are talking about some certain things, it can't work in Southwest, and they will not allow it to stand in Southwest. I can tell you that. When people are saying that Tinubu is a Muslim, Shetima is a Muslim, that's why they want to bring Sharia. Have you forgotten that Tinubu's wife is a pastor and redeem? Are you with me? And I can tell you in Yoruba land there, in Southwest, we have number of population of Muslims. We have a lot of Christians in Yoruba land. But what I would say is there are some things that when they are debating or talking about, I don't normally join them because it's just a kind of, they want to try, maybe it's going to be possible, which is not going to be possible because doing that here, there's some law that is, it's not even what we even need now. Is it about Sharia law? What we need a law that we arrest, prosecute and jail our corrupt leaders. That is the law I'm expecting in Nigeria now. Not Sharia law, not Bakassi law, not Kindiko law. What we need, a kind of law. Look at what happened in Osun State. Last 10 years, a guy stole chicken and egg. They sent him to life imprisonment just for chicken and egg. But Kayabelo has allegedly stole 80 billion naira. Within 2 weeks, they released him on bail. Why the guy will be there for 10 years? Governor Osun State just released the guy yesterday. He has been there for 10 years. A 70-year-old boy. So if you can release somebody that stole 80 billion, Diziani is in London. He couldn't come back. Diziani bought only bra of 12 million naira. Look at Azuki Gate. Look at the time Fayose went to Akure Stadium, Akure Airport to go and collect 1.2 billion naira cash from Dr. C. Under Jonathan. All those guys, what happened to the money they saw in Ikoyi? What happened to the one that the snake swallowed? What happened to Dibo Jerinde that bought 58 houses? EFCC 48 houses from Dibo Jerinde. All of them, they are in their houses. So the law I'm expecting is all about Sharia law, a law that will prosecute, jail our corrupt leaders, that will turn Nigeria to a better nation, not all this Sharia or whatever. We need Nigerian back, a very good Nigeria, where youth can have something to talk about tomorrow about Nigeria now. This is our time. This is all. Now, how many people that can afford to buy a bag of rice? How many people can buy beans? How many people can buy gari? How many people can buy chicken? How much is fish now? A chicken this year now, live chicken is 25,000-30,000 naira. How many people can afford to buy it? School will resume by 6th of January. They want to start paying school fees again. That is why you see everybody, you see fighting everywhere, you see, because what we need is the people, the law, that what Tinubu can do that can make me to be happy. If you want me to praise him, I will praise him if he can try and face the reality of this country. Like I'm here now. Let me make an impact. When I go, people will be talking about it, and that impact I'm expecting is they should stop all our corrupt leaders. How can one House of Rep member have 25, 48, 30 houses? Where is he getting the money for? How much is his salary? What is he selling? All the money meant for us, they are sharing, keeping in their pocket. So finally, what we need is a country that we can proud of, not a country we want to bring Sharia law. How can we be proud of Nigeria? We have 24 hours lights. I can go anywhere in London that I have 24 hours lights in my country. I can go anywhere and say that we have security in my country. I can go anywhere and say that no kidnapper, no robbery in my country. But nobody can. In all parastatal, in all system of Nigerian government, there's nothing you can say this is where we have done well in Nigeria today. Corruption, kidnapping, killing, robbery, every aspect of Nigerian system, no one is working. Since 1960. This is 64 years.
So in 10 seconds, what is the way forward for Nigeria?
The way forward is, I will beg Tinubu that they should allow us to vote our candidates we want. They should stop imposing people on us. How can you be in the power since 1999, you want to remain there till you die? They should allow us to choose who we want. Like I said, there are so many Igbos, there are so many Yorubas in this Ogba that can do better than Faleke, that can do better than the chairman, that can do better than the governor, because they don't have the Baba Nigbejo, that is Godfather. They will not allow them to be there.
Last question. Where do you think that Godfatherism will ever stop in Nigeria?
Because because the system of Nigeria, it has been there for several years. Awolowo was the leader of the Southwest before. When Awolowo died, Bola Ige took over. When Bola Ige died, Tinubu took over. Are you with me? Because we allow it to happen. And do you know why they allow that to happen? Because they impart poverty in people's, in people's life. Like when you are hungry, let's say you come to me now, you are hungry, and I say I will give you 20,000 naira. Go and clean that place for me. Must you clean that place before I give you 20,000 naira? You get? But because they know that Nigerian system, reason why they enjoy it that way, let me say something to you. Godfatherism cannot stop in Nigerian politics until they allow Nigerians to choose their candidates. That's where we can get it right.
Okay, thank you so much for coming, Mr. Shola.
Yes.
Let me have Paul. Come, no, just come, Paul.
Yeah.
Even if it's 2 minutes. Mr. Paul is from the northern part of Nigeria. Mr. Paul.
Yes, sir.
Sharia law, what's your opinion in 1 minute?
Yeah, we all know that Sharia law is not what we need at the moment. In fact, not just at the moment, we don't need Sharia law. It's not beneficiary, it's not helpful, and it will never be helpful because that's been there in the state over there in the north. So it has never been helping the people of the north. So we see that is enough reason for us to say we don't need anything like Sharia. Just like what the brother have just said now, we need a law, a law that is going to prosecute all those people that are stealing Nigerian money. We need a law that is going to not just Sharia law, because Sharia law is, for me, I think is going to be continuously for the rich people. They will continue to benefit, while the poor people, they will continue to harm the masses. So Sharia law is not what we just need right now. In fact, we just don't need that.
So, Dr. Kwaji said that he's an ego man. Okay? He support armed body for president anytime, any day. So like Ambode, you were in Lagos when he was a governor.
No, I
Were you
was not in Lagos, but I heard about that.
Okay, oh, okay. Don't let me ask you that one. Mr. Jeff Obi said, way forward is division. Since 1960, so you think it can still work? No way, bro. Do you think that Nigeria cannot work again? According to Mr. Jeff Obi, everyone should go their separate ways.
Honestly speaking, the way it is right now, this is something that most of the time people don't want to hear, because me, I always say my own opinion. As a person who come from the north, I have my own opinion over the years, you know. And what I have understood about the country is that, honestly speaking, in this country we are not one. And there are some certain people that believe that this country will be better if everybody can go his way. And I think I'm among of those people. I'm among of.
You are from the north, but you are thinking that that Nigeria will be better if everybody goes their separate ways.
Honestly speaking, I think by doing that, for me, corruption will not, have a root. Because if everybody should go his own way, people are not going to be looking at where the money is coming, because people have dumped farming. People have done many things. And I can assure you, God has blessed all the states in these 36 states. All the state is blessed. So if everybody goes his way, everybody is going to start looking up to what he can do to help his own state. By that, I think the corruption is not going to have a root. Thank you.
Okay, so finally, we spoke something that our viewers are helping. I'll give an example. Victor Osimhen, how we help people in Olusosun, where he grew up, how an Anambra-based businessman, two different people, they did this palliative, giving sewing machines, giving keke napep. Many Nigerians, we saw how Pasuma was there the other time. I mean, it's people giving 5 kg of rice. On our platform here, we've seen how people like Omo Odua has been helping people. Dr. Okoji has been helping. Kinjo Ogba has been helping. Dr. Mr. Mazit Tunde Okaf has been helping. People like Mr. Ikechukwu helping. Mr. Jeff Obi now just ask for the number of Mr. Rafa. I know he's going to do something. People like that are helping private people. Our government, we voted for them, they are not helping. What's your message? Why do you think that our government, they don't like us? Why don't you think that they are not doing well for Nigerian citizens? You are closing down.
Thank you very much. Those people that have been helpful to us, I can assure to you, they understand the situation on ground. They understand that that hunger is in the land. They understand that day by day, in our life right now, I can assure to you, everything is cost. Even the salary you collect is not worth it. The salary is just nothing, because before the money will end, everything has gone. And the leaders themselves, they don't want to do anything about that. They just believe that it's for them to continue to accumulate money for themselves, but when it comes to us, they don't care. But for those people that had been supporting, they understand the system. And that is why we are crying. We say we need people that understand the people. People like that are the people that I believe they work for the masses. They are not going to be in office and be stealing money. That is why when you bring an example, you see people like Trump. They are not in office because they want to embezzle money, but they are there to work for the people. And there are people that I believe, yes, because they are content with what they have. If those kind of people are in office, they will work for the masses. They will not be embezzling money. So I think it's high time that we need to open our eyes to the reality, and the evil is about to fall. This is my message for all evil politicians. Their evil is about to fall. We will enter 2025 and new dawn is coming, and that new dawn is not for evil politicians. That is my message.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks so much for coming,
You're welcome.
Mr. Paul.
Yeah.
Just 1 minute. Jeff Obi is saying, just 1 minute. This is a Mr. John Iyala. But 1 minute. Mr. Jeff Obi is saying, let Nigerians divide. That is the only way the country can get better. Do you agree with him?
Of course, it's absolutely right. That's what I always, cry money. I always cry money for those, for, what you get for people. I just said, the solution. That is the solution of this country. That's the solution. Because without this, without that, my brother, you and I continue lamenting day by day. When we believe that we are one. Why one region believe that they are the owner of the country?
Oh, one region believes that they are the country.
No, believe that they are the owner of the country. They are the one they control. They are the one, they are the one, to dictate for you where you should belong. Is that a one country? So I don't see one country.
So to you, Nigeria is not one.
It's not one. I don't see any one. I don't see one Nigeria. I have been telling them for long. I don't see one Nigeria. I haven't seen one Nigeria, because with this, my brother, we continue lamenting. You and I will continue lamenting.
Okay, so Mr. John, thanks for coming. I just want to have you on that particular question. But thanks for coming. I'm closing now. Let me have Pastor.
Okay.
But then stay with me, somebody. So just stay with me. Pastor, good morning, sir.
Good
You are
morning.
my last. I don't know why you told, but you are my last reviewer today. You are closing now. Sharia law. We've spoken about that, but Sharia law, Yoruba rulers, special rulers are saying the kings or the palace, telling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all the politicians, this law will bring anarchy to the southwestern part of Nigeria. Our rivers are saying different things. We've seen people saying that this is just a testing water. One man came from the north, is on Twitter yesterday, said if Sharia law can pass in the southwest, if it can be successful, they will now move to Edo State. After Edo, then they target south like River State. After Rivers, they are going to the eastern part of Nigeria. But then let's talk about what's happening in the southwestern part of Nigeria. Do you think that Sharia law will ever work? And do you think that the politicians, should they listen to the kings in Yoruba land, we are saying we don't want anarchy, stop Sharia law in Yoruba land?
I think it's a play taken too far. For me, it should be jettisoned completely. With or without Sharia law, that have not stopped anybody from practicing his faith. By bringing Sharia law, you are trying to, definitely is a recipe for crisis. Because there are so many aspects of the law that may not sit well with people who are not of that faith. And if there's not taken, once you have it in place, they want to enforce it on everybody within the jurisdiction of the court or rather the state where the law is operational. So the best bet is let us continue maintaining our criminal code. Understand that in the Nigeria legal system, we have code, we have criminal code. That penal code operates for Muslims. You understand that in some places like Kano, Zamfara, and some other places, they already have Sharia law. But don't bring it to Southwest because it is a recipe for crisis. Many stakeholders have spoken with respect to what happened in Kwara, needless going into that. But I think that is enough warning for my Yoruba brothers. That yes, you are a Muslim, you have right of your worship. Nobody is stopping you for practicing your religion. You are a Christian, you have that freedom. Whether you are even an idol worshiper, nobody is stopping you from exercising your faith. But to say you want to bring about Sharia law, Sharia court, for me, is a recipe for crisis.
Now, the second question is that I have three questions. Northern others knocked Tinubu for insisting on tax bills. Tinubu is saying it will go on. The North are saying no, we don't want tax bill. But do you think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu might want to yield to the North because of his second-term ambition?
Ab initio, personally, when I saw the statement that came from Tinubu himself during his media chat, I was surprised. It was surprising because the president was talking as if he had power over the legislature. Because we understand that it is the legislative arm of government that have the power to make law. It is after they pass it before you can go to president for assent. Currently, those bills are in House of Senate and House of Rep. In the House of Senate, it has passed first and second reading. It has been referred to relevant committee of the House. In the House of Rep, it has only passed first reading and it has been suspended in both chambers of National Assembly. So it was surprising. It was with utter dismay I heard the president saying the bill have come to stay. We go to ask, who, under what constitution, or rather censure of the constitution, do Mr. President derive the power to start saying a bill that have not been passed by National Assembly have come to stay?
But you saw the president, for example, he said when he presented the bill to the National Assembly, he was telling them that all of you have been re-elected. What did Nigeria do?
That is impunity taken too far. Even if he may want to say it was a joke, but for me it's an impunity. And the manner he spoke is still another impunity because it suggests that he's having overriding power on them. Overriding power, not that he have the legal rights or constitutional arrogates right to him, perhaps because he feel he can lobby and maybe have his way. But for me, I think the bill is not entirely bad, if you ask me. But the point is, why should a president that knows that there is a separation of power trying to usurp the power of the legislative arm of government by his utterance? That is condemnable. Then, looking at the position of the North, yes, the North is saying this bill should. From the position of I think Northern Elder Forum,
even the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, and some senators, I think a senator from Nasarawa State, they are saying that they are going to stop the bill. But if you look at that bill in depth, there are some good aspect of it. But even at that, the president does not have unilateral power to decide what happens to a bill. It is after it comes out from the National Assembly, they pass it to him before he can assent to it. The area that has to do with the derivation, I think section 77 of one of those bills is the contentious one. The area that has to do with value-added tax. They argue that Lagos, Rivers State, and Ogun State will be the highest beneficiary. That's the argument, based on consumption tax. But the point is, if you are not drinking alcohol, for instance, and the current status quo, give you revenue from alcohol in terms of tax, is it justified? I don't think it's justified. Then again, if you are looking at Lagos benefiting more, I think what behoves on you to do as a state is to make sure you look inward. How do you now harness opportunities to bring in more revenue? Because whether you like it or not, the best practice whatever when it comes to taxation, value-added tax, the area where the value is added will take a larger percentage. But the point is, do Mr. President have the unilateral power to do this? No, he doesn't.
So let's go to my last question for the day. The Punch headlines: Sokoto bombing. Villagers kick as defense headquarters declare victim killed by terrorist explosive. How we lost family members. Meeting is saying yes, we hit target. We have killed the terrorists. Villagers are saying no. You have struck the wrong part. You have killed innocent villagers. What do you have to say concerning that? We are closing.
I think the government, the military should quickly retract that statement, apologize to the community, apologize to Sokoto State, apologize to Nigeria, and even the whole world. Because for me, this is a monumental mistake. There is no better way to explain. For me, I totally disagree with the position of the government, what I call it the military. How can you explain? This is not the first time we have seen such an incident. We saw one in Borno the other time. We saw one in Kaduna the other time. And what is happening is the villagers are very confident in their position that the community they bomb doesn't have anything to do with Lakarawa terrorist group. And the military is telling us that this is secondary bombing, meaning when they strike or when they struck, that the impact of the bomb that came from the aircraft ignited grenade or some other explosive planted by bandits. But I totally disagree with that. Because you gotta look at the armament within, let's say, armament of grenade, for instance. Let's say in a radius square. What is the distance a grenade can have effect if it explodes here? Are you saying the bandits are in the same houses, the same place with the villagers? The villagers are very clear. They said they were relaxing in their respective areas of relaxation when they saw military fighter jets flying low. They say initially they thought the aircraft were going to another destination. Before they knew, it came lower and it started bombing. So for me, I think it's very clear. What the government should do is to own up, apologize to the people, and put steps in place to forestall such. Not just putting steps in place, they should ensure that who did what, who did wrong is sanctioned. Because this is not the first time we are seeing this. Hell must start rolling. Until we get to the point where heads start rolling on this, I don't think we're going to see an end to it.
Okay, so finally, let me read some comments for you as we are closing now. Okay, Doc, Mr. Okay, wait for this division. Okay, the federal. Yafobi continue said division will bring control in each division, in each. I mean that means in each different zones. I thought what he's saying that they know what they are doing. They are dashing Yoruba Sharia because they know that the Igbos will resist it because they won't make it general. Yafobi is saying Nigeria is too big to check and control. And Jones, Tinubu tribes in chaos. Said the reason why Nigeria is like this is because not the politicians does always get away without consequences, as we need to stand up against people that are criminals. Dr. Kwok is saying Nigerians don't hate corruption, they only complain when they are doing it. Do you agree, last week, that We don't hate corruption as Nigerians, but we are complaining because we are not benefiting from it.
I don't know what that person is trying to say by that.
That's
If
not
you are judging, I think it is not true that we don't hate corruption. The point is, if you are rapturable, we must have the zeal for evil. Corruption is evil. And you cannot tell me that in Nigeria you don't have people who are rapturable. Because the Bible says, and I now saw multitude of many nations, quick money, no man could number. He said he was not asked. He said these are those that came out of the great tribulation, they have been washed with the blood of the Lamb. The inference I'm trying to draw from there is, if you see some Nigerians who fall into that category, it means they have this.
The best way for everybody to go on their separate ways.
Nigeria is not too big, but the way it is, separation is the panacea for peace. We are very clear that what is happening, the Fulani want a total control of the country. If I know what's happening in Delta State currently, we will be surprised. There's no time to go into all that. So the way it stands, Igbo, they have their distinct language. Yoruba have their distinct language. Hausa have their distinct language. Not needless to go into other minorities. And these are natural unifying factors. So, but that is not to say that if we get it right as a people, that we cannot be together. But if we are not getting it right, things are not working. I think separation is the answer at this point.
Okay. So
even the likes of Azikiwe, Tafawa Balewa, Awolowo echoed it that Nigeria is not one. It's the military. Sorry, it's the Britain that brings people together in the name of Nigeria.
So Ugochukwu Kejim, this is the last question. He's saying that because our politicians they get away with all kind of corruption and there's no consequences. That's why corruption still thrives in Nigeria.
Of course, that is true, because the essence of law prosecution is to act as deterrent to others. When there is no sanction for wrongdoing, abnormality becomes a norm. I think that is what we are seeing in this part of the world.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming. All our viewers, thank you so much. It's the weekend edition, last Saturday of the year. We are done. By this time next week, we are already in the new year. And all of you that are watching me, all of you will make it to New Year in good health. So by Monday again, we'll be here unfailingly. On New Year's Day, we'll be here. We're here on Christmas Day. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you for always standing by us. God bless you, all of our viewers. Mr. Jeff Obi, by Monday I'll be dropping my number, but not today. I'll be dropping my number by Monday. I told our viewers, I'll drop my number. But thank you so much for watching us. God bless you. Happy weekend. Stay safe.
Bye. Bye. One lose.